unmuting
Oh.
and switching over. Boop. All right.
I actually forget what you get if you win, but anyway,
Yeah.
you're switching over.
For the beginning tournament, it's literally just the basically how the cutscene plays out.
All right. So, let's see.
I think you get a strength sphere as well.
Okay. So, to make this go faster, I just went and used the action replay code to get all the souls. So
Cheater!
that
Cheater! I'm just kidding.
You do not want me to grind for all those souls.
I mean, buddy, I played this before. I know, it's fine.
Hi, Soma. Is it true that your power of dominance was copied? It's true.
Oh, hello there, Dracula.
Dimitri was alive.
Oh wait, you were talking about something else. I thought you were talking about Final Fantasy III. I'm sorry. I thought there was a part where you had to collect stuff or whatever. Because you're at that part where everyone's invisible or something.
Oh,
but
yeah.
No, that's something.
Everybody's
that's
turned
totally
into a
different.
ghost.
Never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's something totally different. Never mind.
Yeah. Dimitri was alive
yeah.
inside me. And there he directly copied my power. I didn't know that was possible. I have to eliminate his power myself. I see.
I don't know.
I can understand how you feel. If there's something I can do to help you, please tell me. Alright, so, we are going to try to... I think it's, Oh no, it's regular sword class, not, great sword class, so... I'll have to...
Oh, are you weapons?
Yeah, so give me a second.
Okay.
Uh,
Can I send you anything about a man if you want to do that?
you are starting to robot pretty bad.
Yeah.
Oh shit, really?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. You know what? I can just go ahead and talk to Hammer.
For some odd reason, freaking it was disconnecting me from the chat.
That's weird.
How many times has it done that already? 1, 2,
Wait, what the
Okay.
hell, Dwayne?
7, 8 times it's done that already.
That's weird.
Okay.
All right. Let's start with the short sword.
Alright, there we go.
All right.
Can you hear me better now?
Yeah,
Or...
you're good. You're good.
Okay, yeah, I was saying I did send you the recipe for Valman Way if you wanted to do that, but I guess you're doing other weapons too, huh?
Oh no, I'm going for the Valman way. I already have the guide up, so.
Alrighty.
You said you're going the Belmont way?
No. There's a weapon called Valman way.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. Oh, Soma. I've got word from Julius. Would you like to hear it? Of course. Let's see. You can get through tight spaces if you could switch places with a small object. That's hinting at some of the places where I would need to use Puppet Master to take a shortcut. With your ability, Soma, there may be a way to do that. I see. That's what Julius had to report. Anything else today? Alright, weapon synthesis. We go with short sword using the Armor Knight Soul. And it becomes a cutlass. Okay. Now we use a corpse weed soul to turn that into a longsword. Use a great armor soul on that to make Froggerock.
Actually, it's probably for the best that you use the all souls cheat because some of the sword synthesis recipes require souls that you only get one of. So
Yep.
hey, you basically have a spare now.
Now,
Yeah.
this one is kind of a split path. You could go either way. But, let's see. Treant results in the attack power dropping. Hrunting results in the attack power going up. So, let's go with Hrunting.
Talent.
Now we need the Killer Clown Soul to use the fronting and make it into Joyeuse, which I believe is the name of the sword used by Charlemagne.
Joyeuse.
Okay, now, this one's a 3-route split. We have one for...
Oh, by the way, Sky.
Yeah?
You
Oh.
might recognize... I was going to say, Sky, yeah, you didn't seem to recognize the name Valmanway. You might recognize the name Chrysogrim, because it's basically the same sword.
Cryptogram?
Chrysogrim.
Yeah, because it's basically the same sword. Also, I did realize it has a different animation than the one I was describing to you, but you'll see when you craft it.
I believe in Symphony of the Night, it's simply called Gram. I could be wrong on that.
Okay.
Let's
Hey,
see.
you know what? I've never played Symphony of the Night.
Ah, all right. Well, never mind then.
So,
Let's
in
see.
fact,
Anyway,
literally the only Castlevania games I've played are basically Lords of Shadow and Lords of Shadow 2.
all right.
Oh, those.
Let's see.
There was one on PS. There was one 3D game on PS2 that I played too, though. I don't remember what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's
It wasn't
see.
Rondo Blood. I can guarantee
Okay,
that one.
I could use either Catoblepas, Frozen Shade, or Ukobak to use the Joyeuse. I believe... Yeah, they all go to the same place, so... let's make the Ice Brand using the Frozen Shade. And then we use the Iron Golem to make the Ice Brand into Birthgang. We're getting close to the end of this chain, just 2 more forms. This next one, use an Arc Demon on the Birthgang to get Kaladbolg.
Kaladbolg.
And finally,
Oh,
this
there we go.
this was what MSO was referring to a minute ago. So technically, I can only ever acquire 1 Abaddon soul. So the cheat that I used kind of bypassed that, gave me multiple of those. If I use Abaddon soul with Kaladbolg, I get Valmanway. Now let me go ahead and equip that. A sword whose name means Blessed Wind.
Yeah, so the other Castlevania game that I was thinking of was actually Lament of Innocence.
Ah. Okay, so.
Oh, hey, come on. There we go.
Oh,
Got
right.
everything falling on me today.
I'll have to... Yeah, I just realized I forgot to hit share screen. There we go. Alright, so. Now. It doesn't look like much. It's got a decent hitbox. Let me see if I can find a good enemy to demonstrate it on.
Does this game actually have the whip?
This game?
Yeah.
I think I remember it having a whip sword, but Soma Cruz is not a Belmont, so he doesn't actually get the whip.
Oh, okay, so he doesn't actually get a combat cross.
Yeah,
So you can't use a combat cross in this game. That's good.
Nope. Alright. I'm gonna see about,
Now, Soma doesn't use whips. He uses guns, and rocket launchers, and laser guns. Yeah, so
So
all
essentially
secret weapons...
Essentially
Yeah,
modern
people-
tools.
Those
Yeah.
are basically secret weapons that you can get.
The
if you do
whole-
certain things. I mean,
the whole thing about the The thing about the Soma Cruise games in particular is that they're supposed to be in the near future, so...
Yeah.
Ooh, Slugra. But yes, because of the speed of this weapon, this thing tears ass.
It's like it may not be very strong, but it's
But-
a fast one.
It's a fast sword. And there's a Ripper. Or, if you like, Jack the Knife.
It's not just a fast sword. It's a fast magic sword.
You know what? Given the concept behind this sword, my first thought is that scene from the 90s Ninja Turtles movie. Yes, friends, the new Turbo Ginsu! It slices, it dices, it also makes julienne fries. Look at that. Even with the debuff that I got hit with poison, it just tore through that giant slug.
It just says fuck. It just says fuck that damn slug.
Fuck that slug. Actually, don't fuck that slug. You don't know where it's been, and I don't know how the biology would work.
Slugs are technically hermaphrodites.
Not much better.
I mean, fun fact. When it's mating season, slugs and snails and stuff, they'll actually fight over who becomes the female. Well, not fight over who becomes the female, but they'll basically fight, and whoever loses has to become the female, basically.
Gaibon. Oh, jeez, I just tore through that Slugra. Wee. Yep. Oh, jeez.
That's a lot. That's a lot of fireballs.
Yep.
So many fireballs, it would make a D&D wizard blush.
Imagine giving a wizard a freaking shotgun, and it's that meme of "Alakablam."
I mean, theoretically, you could. You would just have to give. You'd have to give it one level of artificer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait. If you want to make a little Harry Potter joke, a vodka buckshot.
Oh, geez, I was getting reckless. I was not paying attention to my health.
Okay.
Let's also use an anti-venom. Boom! That just tore through that slug.
Okay.
I said fuck that slug.
Alright.
Good shotgun.
Okay.
Let's see. Do I want to... I suppose I can go there through the Lost Village. Alright. Do. This sword is so good.
We get it, you like the sword.
Pretty good use of that TFS reference.
We get it, you're from space.
You drop. There we go.
Although I will mention, like, I was teasing you before about cheating, even though I didn't realize you were playing Castlevania. Honestly, I can't really blame you for doing that anyway, given how the luck stat is broken anyway.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, I can't even really blame you for doing it.
Let's see. What soul do I have equipped for that? Let's switch it to Bat Company. Bad Company, I can't deny. Bad Company, till the day I die. Aw, man. Locusts combined with Valmanway, that just tore through that Iron Golem. Oh, right, this room.
I'm looking at that one thing that was posted yesterday. Yesterday, the Fate series channel.
Yeah.
That's literally any gamer anywhere. Welcome to heaven. To enter, you must be forgiven by everyone you killed. Well, I never showed anyone, so video games included.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never played Fate Grand Order, so I don't understand.
So, Fate Grand Order, the Part 1 story isn't so bad. The incineration of humanity story. But, what was it? Then there's Epic of Remnant, which, again, not so bad. The real body count kind of starts with Cosmos in the Lost Belt, because the idea is basically our reality is somebody is trying to overwrite our reality with all these alternate timelines. Say the Age of Gods never stopped in ancient Greece, so we still have the Greek gods ruling everything, things like that.
Like Caster in the Superman costume.
But yeah, and the big debate / moral question is whether we were right to defend our survival by eliminating these alternate timelines.
Okay, so your birth month is your fake girlfriend. I don't know who that is.
Which month are you?
October.
October. Let me take a look again.
The only one I know on here is Saber and Ring. The only ones I know are Saber and Ring.
Let's see. October, you got Mordred.
I have no idea who that is.
Mordred, the Knight of the Round Table, who was King Arthur's son.
Oh.
So you got the one with daddy issues.
That's really nothing like what I have in real life.
But if you actually watch Fate Apocrypha, you'll see that Mordred's actually pretty cool.
Although in the real case, it's more along the lines of him.
Well, I mean, the Knight of Betrayal, after all. Apparently, he and King Arthur...
Mega Man is Richter Belmont, really?
Yeah, I thought that one was pretty funny. And then there was that other post
I
where...
was going to say, I'm surprised that didn't actually happen, but then I realized, oh, wait a minute, that's technically Konami, not Capcom.
Yeah.
What I was thinking of was Ghosts and Goblins, which would have been a pretty cool crossover too, in its own right.
There was that one Newgrounds user who made, what was it? Mega Man versus Metroid, but also Mega Man versus Ghosts and Goblins.
Yeah.
And the idea was you did a run,
I
you would
think I remember those games, yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
The idea being that you went through the level, you actually had Mega Man fight Arthur, and then you do a second run through and you actually have his weapon.
So like you actually have Excalibur?
The lance.
Yeah, we're talking about Ghosts and Goblins.
Oh.
Let's see. Bone Arc.
Hey, you can tell I just kind of stopped paying attention.
Oh, wait a minute. Did you get to the final room already? Like, are you at the,
Oh yeah,
going
going through the Mine of Judgment thing or whatever.
Because I was gonna mention something. Like, have you noticed that the guy who uses fire, I forget his name off the top of my head.
Dario.
Yeah, have you ever noticed that after that battle you don't see him anymore?
Yeah, I think it's implied that he just straight up ran away.
You will.
Because
You will.
Well, you ran away.
I wonder. No. You will. I wonder if you'll be able to find him.
Uh oh. Yeah, my memory's a little rusty from here on out, so.
You'll see.
Okay, so I'm filled up on the rusty food tins. That's good.
We'll tell you what. When you get to the final boss, if you don't see him, like when the final boss battle initiates, if you don't see him, I'll at least give you another hint. Because he's somewhere in the final boss room. I'll tell you that much.
Ugh. Fuck your Ukelbacks. Whee! I love the Hippogriff soul. Alright, I guess now would be a good time to travel to the abyss.
The abyss?
To the abyss.
Well, alright.
Alright. Let's see, I forget. Am I going up here? Oh, hello, yes. Ah, and there's a save room. Also notice that the map of the abyss is in the shape of a Star of David. Which, pretty interesting idea.
I mean, typically, even in Final Fantasy III, you can see magic being used to, being symbolized by that.
Yep. All right.
We finally know who is behind. Never mind. I'm not going to make that joke on foot.
Huh.
You know exactly where I was going to go with that one.
Yeah. Soma.
All right.
That's a lot of dead bodies. Are we going to fight Legion? What happened? He arrived too late, quite simply. He gained dominance over a calamitous demon. I tried to prevent the summoning ritual from happening, but your dark power failed to overcome the power I gained from the sacrifice. Sacrifice? Celia? Such an unseemly sight. Be gone. You killed your own ally? She had always dreamed of seeing the Dark Lord. She served me to the end in my becoming. She should feel honored. Not only that, she even helped me take care of that pesky Aricado.
You know, it's kind of funny how in either ending, Cecilia dies no matter what.
Yeah.
The only ending where she survives is if you kill Dario.
He's right. His sacrifice reverts the flow of my dark power. The stage is now set. We shall see whose power of dominance prevails. What? This cannot be! My dominance should be complete! So that's what's happening. Arikado, what's going on? The power of dominance isn't easily contained. He isn't like you. His soul can't withstand a power that intense. Liar! I've heard enough from you! Whoa! Arikado! I am the chosen one. I am the Dark Lord. I shall not succumb to the power. It's useless. You can't control it. And time for the Eldritch transformation. The demons under his dominance. They fused as one? Letting this out would be a disaster. It must end here. Woo! Ooh, that's poison breath.
Mm-hmm. Poison breath, the first head. Pay close attention.
Yep.
I don't think you understand why I said play close attention, but you'll see.
Yeah, so... Thankfully, I still have a spare Abaddon spell, so...
Who dares enter the dark chamber?
Hey, was
Oh,
wondering
there
where
you
you
go.
went.
You're
Ah, crap.
Feel
I...
like come
and we wanna go.
Okay, I think I'd rather face the demon than hear any more of his singing.
Wow.
You can kiss my ass, you piece of shit.
Alright, bend over then.
Wow. Oh, by the way, phase 2 of the fight.
Oh yeah.
Oh. Ow.
All you need to do now is destroy the head on the kneecap, the second face, and the head inside the skull, the third head. Silver has no.
Oh, I did not notice that. I was not paying attention to my health bar. Also,
So Sky, remind me, tomorrow's Final Fantasy 9, right?
Yeah, tomorrow's Final Fantasy.
Right.
That would be
Yeah.
fun.
She's been doing this for like the last 2 days.
Look, I'm excited because I've never met another person besides Remy who hasn't played Final Fantasy 9.
alright.
I'm excited.
Oh.
Righty. Trouble.
Reference.
I mean-
episode.
I was just telling him. I was just telling him earlier how I wish I could join him so I could help him through it, but I suppose playing blind is good enough.
Oh.
It's definitely a game that deserves to be enjoyed to the fullest on his own first.
I promise Sky that aside from 3 instances where I will provide help, like outside boss fights, I will only give him advice on boss fights. Because
Yeah.
Sometimes you do it anyway.
Well, that's why I was saying, you know, it's best if you experience it. It's such a great game. It's best if you experience it blind first, except for the boss fights, because they can be kind of tricky. But yeah. But
There we go.
You're in,
Okay.
you're in for a good time.
I mean, I did die to one of the bosses once.
Oh yeah, plant brain. And then I was like, oh yeah, no, you should use the rubber helm because it has lightning, it has electric damage, and that saves you.
Pretty much.
Because then Steiner didn't take nearly as much damage. For reference, episode, we're right outside the ice cavern.
Ow.
Okay.
You
No,
know
we-
exactly
we
why I'm noting that.
We stopped
Emerson
out.
knows exactly why I'm noting that.
Here's what I'm gonna say. We stopped. What we actually did was we stopped right after we got out of the fort.
Oh,
Yeah,
jeez.
but that's also right before the ice cavern.
Oh.
I said we should stop here because
Dang
the
it!
next dungeon's going to take a bit.
Okay.
Hey.
But yeah, I mentioned this guy that I will only give completely like hardcore advice 3 times, and I'm assuming so you know at least one of those times.
Hold on, I could not hear a word you said. Just give me a moment. It's really noisy.
I'll DM you.
Yeah, we are like super busy right now. It just got really noisy back here. So give me a
Yeah, you
moment.
can just you can read the DM
Oh.
that I will send
Oh, jeez.
once I find you in my
Oh,
DMs.
just one minute.
Okay. I think now would be mana prison time.
You know, Drake, I just had an idea. What if we decide to stream a D&D game?
You know, that
See,
would
that
be
was
fun.
That was suggested a long time ago by Baseball Girl by Risa, and then it never happened. Never happened. Because she ended up leaving the game.
Oof. That would kind of put a damp on things.
It's fine. It was fine by me. But if you want to stream it, you can
I mean, in
certainly
my case,
try.
it's just a matter of scheduling it.
Yeah. If you want to try it, you certainly can.
Come on, you stupid ass mouse.
Ow.
No. The mouse says no. But the mouse rules all.
Oh, did you? Ooh, super potion.
Oh.
Does he
Yeah, I-
not have a? Does he not have a turning around animation?
No, he
so
doesn't, actually.
I sent you the context.
Okay, yeah, I will get to it when I can because holy crap.
I'm still waiting on a little commission I had done. I don't think MSO knows about it yet.
I don't think so either. There's something I do not know about it.
Silver does.
Yeah, but that's Remy. He never talks to me about stuff.
Rather interesting.
Mana prism. There we go.
Okay, I shouldn't say that. Remy's gotten better about
With a
communicating.
whole lot of freaking napkins. I'm sitting there like, what the?
Napkins.
Yeah.
instead of Nappas.
Nappa's really good at helping with any car trouble you have.
Yeah, it's the carburetor. It's always the carburetor with these people.
Always carburetor. Forgive me, my Napa is not as good as it usually is because my voice hurts
Ooh.
a little.
Okay. So,
I
the
have
face...
a bit of a sore throat.
Gotcha. Alright, so the face up top is, good. So, now I just need to take care of the one on the knee. It is... Huh, Dead Warrior. Use bullet-type souls while executing standard attacks. Especially if I use that with Abaddon, that would actually be kind of fun. All right, where is... Right, Ghoul. Rusty food tins for the win. Whee!
Fucking, there we go. Oh, right. Is that more?
I didn't
All right. Mana Prism. Whoop. Ow. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay, Noodles. There we go. Seriously, he's so... If he's this big, why couldn't I just use his fucking foot as a platform or something?
Let's see, how are we? Oh, alright.
Let's see. Wind? Fire, water, heart. There we go. Finally beat this boss.
Okay, so do you have any idea why I said why I kept mentioning 3 heads?
Yeah, there was the one in phase 1, and then there are the 2 in that second phase that I just finished.
Because, well, if you had paid, like, well, I wouldn't say if you had paid attention, but if you would look closely at some of the heads, you would have noticed features that kind of represent all 3 of the villains, including Dario.
Ah.
So, yeah, while it isn't exactly confirmed that he was sacrificed, it kind of, you know, might be the case.
Yep. Stop!
Thank you, Heaven. I think, yeah, I'm hoping. Okay.
What are you doing? This place won't hold. We have to get out.
So what is it?
And of course, classic Castlevania scene where the castle collapses. Yay. It's finally over. We're finished here. Let's
Except
go.
apparently in the anime.
Soma, what's wrong? Tell me, just what is the Dark Lord? What Celia told you wasn't necessarily wrong. The Dark Lord is the entity opposite to God. Then that means there will always be a need for a Dark Lord. All because I ducked out from becoming the next in line. Don't misconstrue me. You alright there?
Yeah, sneezing.
Don't misconstrue me. Perhaps there is a need for the Dark Lord, but there is no reason at all for you to become the Dark Lord. But if it weren't for me, none of this would have happened. You're neither a god nor a demon. You're only human. You have no chance at ever achieving perfection. Or are you saying you want to be the Dark Lord? No.
You're only human. You're only human, said the vampire.
No, of course not. Then stay true to that. Look. There are people waiting for you. Don't break their hearts. Everyone. You kept your promise. Welcome back, Soma. Looks like you're all done. Your face says it all. Arigato. You're right. Mina, what are you doing here? What do you mean? I was so worried. Oh, Mina, I'm sorry. Don't cry. Gotcha. Welcome back, Soma. Poor Soma. She'll have you wrapped around her finger. Oh, without a doubt. I'd like to be wrapped around Yogo's finger. What are you saying? We're not like that. That crunchy... That crunchy compressed... Everybody laughs. That's right. No need to be bashful, you two.
There is a Belmont, he's just not playable.
If the world needs a Dark Lord, it will emerge. Even if it's not you, Soma. Julius mode has been unlocked. Boss Rush mode has been unlocked. Sound mode has been unlocked. And data has been saved. So that is the true ending of this game. I believe. Unless there's something for getting everything.
Could not tell you.
Oh, okay, that's actually a neat touch. In the final screen, we actually have like the whole cast showing up.
Also, I always find the endings of this game rather funny because it's like, well, the Dark Lord is opposite to God, so that means there has to be a Dark Lord. And it's like, it's funny. Those silly Japanese trying to Christian. It's like, that's not how it works. That's not how Christianity works, buddy, but okay.
No. Then the joke would be, oh god, it's the Tachibana Rebellion all over again.
Oh my god.
I mean, it's sort of like that. It's that feeling of they're trying. They're trying. I can't get mad at them for trying, but they're wrong.
Yeah.
Like, you're wrong, but you're trying.
Actually, you know what? I make the Tachibana Rebellion joke, but you know what would be interesting for a Castlevania game?
What's that?
In a lot of games like Samurai Showdown, we have Shiro Amakusa as a villain. For reference, in the Tachibana Rebellion, he was the one leading the side of the Christian Japanese, trying to give Christianity a foothold in Japan when the shoguns who were Shinto did not like it. But imagine a Castlevania game taking place in Japan and Amakusa is the big bad that you'd have to fight. I think that would be pretty cool.
I mean, it didn't help, Christianity at all that Nobunaga decided, oh, hey, I'm going to use you guys to get a foothold. Like, that certainly didn't help.
All right. So,
But yeah.
gonna do a little preview of Julius mode.
It's a small one.
Yeah, by the way, the one thing I like about Julius mode in this game is it's basically...
Never mind it.
reduction.
Oh, it's because
What?
I need to pick a new game.
Yeah, you have to... Yeah, I think it's... I think you have to actually name yourself Julius, unless that's how you can unlock it.
No. It actually unlocked Julius mode
Okay.
because I beat the game.
No, I know that. I was just trying to remember, like, if you had to name yourself Julius in order to access it or what.
Oh, there's your comeback cross now.
Yep, and there's your whip.
Yeah, so we've beaten the game.
You can't have a game without a win.
But what really makes Julius mode in this game fun is it's basically sort of like Castlevania 3. Because you have Yoko and Articato also.
There we go. And, oh, by the way, as opposed to Soma having a whole inventory screen and whatever, Julius, you just pause where you are. No subscreen. Classic Castlevania style.
Also, looks like that whip is one-shotting everything.
To be fair, that's because I'm still in the opening era.
Also, you don't traditionally level up, but you get power-ups when you collect red orbs from bosses.
Yep.
Unless they changed it in this game. I remember that being the case in Aria.
I mean, you literally just leveled up.
All right.
Okay, then. Well, you gotta understand, I'm not watching it, I'm at work, so...
Demon Guest House, and we get to see all the maids.
That's
Julia's so
one
naughty.
maid.
You... Julia's so naughty. You're whipping the maids. Sorry, had to
Don't
make
worry,
the joke.
Them some tough maids, though.
He's just whipping them into shape.
Learn! Learn! Are you learning?
Are you learning yet?
Good, it's working!
Learn!
Alright, can't proceed any further up there, so... Also, I like that in the opening area, the music changed to Julius's theme.
I cannot hear it, so...
Let's see.
'Cause I chose to mute it just so I didn't have anything coming out.
Oh. You can probably hear it in the Discord screen share.
That's loud. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, and I had...
Oh,
Because I do have both of them up.
Ooh, that skeleton actually took 2 hits.
Not the skelly butt.
The Skelerang.
not the skelly booty.
And, oh god, that was this was a 2-minute ad break, really?
Yeah. Alright, let's see. Hup.
Let's just say, it's hip to kick Skelebutt.
Ah. Let's see. Right now, I have the axe. I'm guessing that would be the good one to have when I deal with that flying armor. Let's see. And what's in here? That is the save room. Let's see. Ooh, we got the backdash. And R changes the weaponry. Okay. Alright, let's play around with axes.
Oh, by the way, the final boss of Castlevania, like that big amalgamation you fought. If I
Menace,
remember
yeah.
right, the name of that. Oh, I was gonna say, yeah, the name of that thing is Menace. I didn't realize you saw what it was already. Okay. I have to admit though, those little mouth things that shoot out of it, they remind me of those creatures from that one Stephen King movie. The one where it's like they basically eat moments in the past or something like that, like they eat time or whatever.
Huh.
I don't know. I don't remember what the film was. I don't remember what the name of the film was, but they remind me of those critters.
Ah! You almost freaking body slammed into me. Whoop!
Crispy. Okay.
Oh, hey.
Got him.
That thing.
All right. Do.
What is that? Is that a magic cross? What is that?
Now let me see if there's anything I can do with Yoko or Hammer, if they're even here.
No. You use Yoko as a character, but I forget what she's found. She might,
Oh, yep. Yoko.
she
Julius.
might be. Oh.
How rude of you to just run off without saying a word to me. Sorry, but this is my duty. I belong to the Belmont clan, after all. Well, isn't that rather insulting? We Belnates have fought alongside the Belmonts to defeat Dracula. That's true, but you don't have to bear the grief alone. People support each other. I wish you could at least trust me a little more.
Yeah, the Belnates sure as hell fought alongside the Belmonts. Only fought.
You're right. I'm sorry. I do have faith in you. And me and you. And she joins the party.
Now we just gotta find Autocard, and you'll have a perfect Final Fantasy, or not Final Fantasy, Castlevania 3 party.
Perfect Castlevania simply.
I mean, technically,
Oh,
you're playing Final Fantasy 3, and this game basically makes a big reference to Castlevania 3 because you have Alucard, a Belnatus, and
a Belmont.
Yeah. I forgot what her name was. Sofa, or whoever it
Sypha.
was in the third name. Sypha, yeah.
So the only thing we're missing is an analog to Grant Dynasty.
It's literally
Oh, yeah,
just
that's true.
Trevor, Sypha, and Alucard.
No,
Yeah.
because it's in reference to Castlevania 3 where there was a fourth person, the insane pirate Viking guy, Grant.
And Grant was fucking broken because he could climb walls and ceilings.
The show, I'm totally confused though because the show kind of skipped out on Grant.
Not just the show. There's the warp room. And I like how I jumped over the barrier that would have prevented me from using this.
Symphony and Night actually references him either.
Here's the funny thing. A friend of mine actually for the longest time refused to watch the Castlevania Netflix series because it didn't have Grant.
The funny thing
Yeah,
though,
I haven't watched the show, but I will admit a lot of people do forget about Grant Dynasty.
The
Kind
fun-
of sad though. He's a pretty unique character.
the funny
To
thing
be
though,
fair,
Grant
until
Dynasty.
now, I never really heard of it.
The funny thing though, Grant Dynasty was also playable character in Castlevania Judgment, the fighting game.
I should bring up, however, that the show at least references Grant because there is a important town called Tanasi. It's named after him.
Whip all the witches and holy water bitches and slam in the back of my Dragula.
It's the village is shown in season 4, where Alucard goes to answer their calls for help against night creatures, drunk, shirtless, and with like his belts on wrong.
You know, I've never seen, like I said, I've never seen the show before, but there's one scene that I know of, and I think it's funny as all hell. Basically, Trevor and Alucard are fighting. Trevor, I guess, kicks him in the nuts, and Alucard's like, wow, this isn't a bar fight. This isn't a bar fight. Show some class.
And then Trevor just headbutts him.
Their first meeting.
Seriously, the bomb fight. Show some class.
Their first meeting. I love it. And then in season 4, in the scene I'm referencing, Alucard fights just like Trevor does. Because in that show, Belmont is a fucking disease. Everyone gets
Pretty
it.
much.
You know, I will admit, if I ever run Curse of Strahd, it would be fun if everybody made characters based on Castlevania.
That would be so good.
Here's the thing, MSO. I have Curse of Strahd on Roll20.
And I have Curse of Strahd the PDF, so it's like, yeah, I mean, either one of us could do it. And I mean, hey, you know, and hey, you could even play as Alucard too, since Dampier is now a playable race thanks to Ravenloft.
Oh, that sounds fun. Alright, I think we'll go ahead and find one more safe spot and then... Oop.
And what?
And then maybe I'll go on to boss rush mode.
You know, it's funny. I just realized something funny. You were making all these jokes about like the maids and like, you know, making jokes about some of the more attractive monsters.
Yeah.
Well, let me tell you something. Clearly, someone has never played Order of Ecclesia because holy shit, Konami went full Monster Girl with that game.
Oh, yeah?
It's like, no, seriously, so many of the monsters are just Monster Girls. It's crazy. It's funny.
What's the name of that game?
Order of
Order of
Ecclesia. It's one of the
yeah,
other
it's pretty
DS
fun.
games.
One at a fucking time. Jesus Christ.
Sorry.
Order of Ecclesia. It's one of the other DS games.
It's a pretty good game too, especially like yeah, because you're sort of like how Soma collects souls. You basically collect glyphs by basically stealing powers from monsters, but you kind of have to be careful because a lot of the glyphs can be missable. But yeah, it's still pretty cool.
Alright, I have a spelling for you there, Skyco. Let me send it to you.
I'm already looking it up.
But I gotta say, I love the alternate mode for that one because just like how the Sorrow games have Julius mode, that game has that game has an alternate character too, and holy crap, I love him. I love him and his dark light gun. It's awesome.
Alright, E.
Oh my god, you were not wrong.
What's up?
He said you were not wrong.
Oh.
Oh god, now I'm just thinking. Alright, and so I will let you know there is one plot line in the
Oh,
Netflix
okay.
show that you might not like, and it's the Carmilla arc.
Oh,
wow.
yeah?
Really? Really? You had to bring up that one?
Yeah, it's
Well, anyway, I just got around to finally reading your post, and oh, okay, I got you. About Final Fantasy IX. Alright, gotcha.
Yeah. I mean, okay, the Dracula arc, amazing. The Death arc, amazing. The Carmilla arc,
Meh.
It. A lot of people said that it feels like the Carmilla arc. A lot of plot threads were put in because of some Netflix mandate.
Oh, okay.
I think you know exactly what it would be.
I mean, you said Netflix. I think I know what's going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's some cool stuff in that arc too. Oh God, what's her name? Lenora.
Oop.
Lenora.
And
Probably the best vampire in the series other than Dracula.
Oh, 100%. A vampire who desperately clung to her humanity until her very last moment.
Dracula was essentially just brought back into humanity.
Yeah. I love the show. It gives us a perfect view of Dracula that the games really never really had much of a chance to reveal. Of Dracula being this just broken man. Because his wife brought back the man and drove off the monster that was in him. And her death just pushed him further into depression and anger.
Nah.
He doesn't want to rule the world, he wants to destroy it.
Pretty much. He literally wants to bring hell on Earth. Like, that's the whole thing.
Yeah. Oh no, he doesn't want to bring hell on Earth. He just wants Earth to be barren.
That's what I
He wants
meant.
to wipe
Like, he's
out-
making it in... That's what I meant by that. I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Because you have to, well, the thing you have to understand about Dracula is he was originally meant to be, like, maybe not the Castlevania version, but the literary version, he's meant to be sort of like a stand-in for the devil. So that's another reason why I said bringing hell on Earth, but
Yep.
yeah.
And I love how Dracula has no plans to live past his war. If he is starving himself the whole time, brushing off like the concerns of the vampires of, okay, what are we gonna eat once all the humans are dead? He has no plans. He just wants everything, all sentient life off.
Ding.
Because he has come to the belief that sentient life brings only misery.
There is one aspect of the Dracula arc I am aware of and really didn't like, and it's based on the old myth that the early Catholic Church was anti-science during the Middle Ages, because they try to make it seem like, oh, Dracula was a man of science and the church was persecuting him for it. When it's like that is like nowhere in any of the lore except here. Like, what the fuck?
It was, from what I've seen, it's more the church isn't anti-science. They're anti, like, the people learn. They want to keep the people loyal to them.
And they
So
felt it was basically the whole Apple of Enlightenment problem, where it was like, if they got hold of the knowledge, then they would question the authorities that owned the knowledge in the first place.
Exactly.
Oh, great. We're bringing Assassin's Creed into this.
I mean,
You said the Apple, so it got me thinking that.
All right.
Historically, for the time period, it makes sense.
All right. So
Is this Assassins versus Templars?
that's one way to think of it. All right.
I mean, except the historical Templars were actually... well, never mind. That's enough history lesson for one day.
Yeah. I do also love
All right.
like the evolution from early Trevor to Trevor in the finale. Because while Sypha and Alucard become more like Trevor, Trevor becomes more like them in that he's more knowledgeable, more open, classier.
Yeah.
All right.
Or like an actual Belmont.
Yep.
Yeah, more like an actual Belmont rather than the half-dead drunk he was in the beginning of the show.
Ooh,
Well, I
Balor.
mean, Trevor was the first Belmont, at least before, what was it called? Lament of Innocence came out.
No, you got
yeah.
it wrong. That's not Trevor. Trevor was the last remaining Belmont because the church wiped out the rest of them.
Alright.
He's the one that restarted the bloodline in 3.
Oh, jeez. Okay, okay.
Hold on.
There we go. Got him in the corner.
Once you get, oh,
The
okay.
first,
Oh,
the first
shit.
Belmont was Leon. Trevor's the one that restarted the bloodline.
Puppet
after
Master.
The church almost wiped them out.
Well, that's why I said that. And then, Lament of Innocence came out because that's when Leon, when Leon was introduced to the timeline
Oop.
and like the whole origin of Dracula. That's what I was referring to by that.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, I know we gotta break that down, but I gotta put 3 more quarters because I had it on bacon. So give me a moment. Sorry, I'm talking to a coworker.
You're fine.
You guys ever start cleaning stuff and then you just sneeze out of nowhere?
Yes.
Crazy
There we go.
cleaning process.
Dario's down. Big room. Rahab. Plague the fish. Plague the fish with locusts.
Roadhouse.
All right. Gurgoth.
Gurgos. The Destroyer.
Sure looks like it. Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that thing hits like a truck.
You may want to heal.
Already did. Hope. I'm surprised I did that.
Why did
All
you
right.
do that?
Zephyr. Whoop. You are not going to rule the world.
Zawaldo.
Ah! Ildo! Oh my god! His power! He can... Stop time. 7 steamrollers! Are you sure?
Right.
He gets into the throne room. Ah, Trevor the Belmont.
Ah, Trevor the Belmont! I really can't do the voice, Mike.
Ah, Trevor the Belmont. What a pleasant surprise.
Am I pleasant?
Bring a
Let me
platypus
give me
with
a
us, right?
present!
You didn't bring a platypus along with you, did you?
All right, Bat Company's down.
I haven't seen a single bit of the show, but I appreciate all the memes.
Yep.
Good time!
Ooh, paranoia.
And by impeccable, I mean completely impeccable! God.
The opportunity was absolutely perfect for that.
Man.
Thank you. I guess you could say my timing was uncanny.
Whoop.
Oh god, I need to show you. I mean, you've seen Fans and Ferb, right?
I've seen a couple episodes, yeah.
I need to show you and Emma so the whole series. The entire series.
Are you talking about Phineas and Ferb?
Yep.
Yes.
Ooh, Agni.
It's going to be a trip! And yes, I am including the movies.
Oh God. How many movies did it have?
At least 3. Like around 3, I think. And then there's all the specials, like the it was like the special was a parody of Around the World in 80 Days.
Well, okay, they're racist if you must know. But he's got a drink.
Where is our drinking from? I didn't find it out.
We don't have to talk about it.
There we go. Okay, I need to heal a bit from that one, because that took a good chunk.
I love how he says we don't like to talk about, implying that the reason it's a problem is because it's happened before, and so...
Hey, Abaddon, I'm going to use your old soul against you.
Okay.
Sorry. Remember, I'm doing the boss rush, so... Ooh, that one actually took a good amount of,
Remember the mid-2010s where Circus theme was replaced by like Marty from Madagascar 3 singing Circus in pretty much every goddamn movie.
Oh, God, yeah. Afro Circus, Afro Circus, Afro polka dot, Afro.
Ah!
That used to be everywhere.
It was absolutely everywhere.
Oops.
I became such a meme.
It really did become just a meme.
Alright.
But now it's just dead.
Right. Phase 2 of death.
Are you good? Oh, that's stuck. Yeah.
Almost like he got the knuckles.
Hey, cause I'm about to wear down about the knuckles on these gloves. Okay, I know you didn't mean that in a sexual meaning, but
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Yeah, I'm gonna be the only voice of reason here and say absolutely.
Ow.
Boy, don't come, make me come up there and be a parent.
First time for
first time
everything.
for everything.
Oh, ho, ho. That restores all of my MP, so... yeah. Got him.
Vegeta, Trunks is sprinting on me.
Boy, you'll maybe come up there and be a parent. First time
That's
for
the wrong part.
everything.
That's the wrong scene.
And there we go. Terror Bear.
Finish it, Brad.
Alright, so that was boss mode. Or boss rush mode. And... 8.5 minutes. That's not too bad, but I suppose we could do better.
Yeah, I don't know what you unlock for getting certain times, but
I think,
still pretty good.
I think it's safe to say that
There we go. Okay.
I think it is safe to say that Trunks beats TM for the most serious character in the show.
Honestly, yes.
Easy Balor.
I do love just the rapid and repeated breakdown for Trunks, for like the mystique of all these people that he's never met, that were painted his entire life. They were painted as these great fighters, So it's like, oh, these guys have to be amazing. Gohan
All right,
was the best fighter I knew, and he was really cool. And it's like, no, Gohan was the only one out of everyone in the past
Whee!
that had an actual goddamn brain, other than maybe Tien.
I don't think so.
Yeah, and Gohan didn't even want to fight. Like, future Gohan was only a fighter because literally it was do or die.
Pretty much.
So out of all the fighters in the main timeline, the people who want to be fighters, only Tien has like more than 2 brain cells. And I guess maybe Piccolo. Maybe Piccolo. Piccolo's at least smarter than Krillin, Goku, and Vegeta.
Whee!
But that's not saying much.
To be fair, Mama did not tell Trunks a thing about Vegeta.
Yeah, I love when we finally see Future Trunks talk to Future Bulma again. He's like, "Hey, Mom, we need to talk."
All right, already beating Rahab, so
Oh God, now I'm remembering just the absolute pain that Trunks went to as Future Bulma was talking about her time with Vegeta. Oh, I can't wait for them to get to those episodes. Boy, was I. Yeah!
there we go. Gurgoth is down.
Yowzers, wowzers.
Whoop, 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 don't think so. Ah, you do think so.
I don't think so. Oh God, that's not
Oh,
good.
jeez. He's got some range with that attack.
Oh yes, I'm a genius! Oh no, I'm a genius!
Woo.
Huh. Alright, I guess we're up all these.
Whoop, whoop. Ow. All right. I need to heal, so I'm gonna go ahead and grab the orb. Whee!
Go. Me.
There we go. Bat company's down. Now for paranoia. Okay. Ow. Got him. I'm gonna take the orb just in case. Whee!
Hear that, Tupac? You made a friend.
Okay. If you don't stop bringing me meat, I'm going to ship little bricks. There's a rock. I think the as a rock was something that Taka came up with because he just blurted it out during scripting.
I think that was the way it was.
Yeah, Taco's just like, Dazzle, like while they were watching the movie, the script, he's like, "That's a rock," and that became the line of that scene.
There we go. Okay. Let's see. Gotta heal. Whee! Abaddon.
Apparently that was how they did like half of the writing they did for that show. Was just someone blurting out a line, another person blurting it out in character, and that's how they got it.
Oh my god.
Whoop.
It's for the jokes.
Zoop.
You want to know really the only good thing about Dragon Ball GT? Super Saiyan 4.
Got him. Okay.
I don't know. I don't like how it gives them tight leather pants. Where do the pants come from?
Whee! Okay, fighting death. For the soul. Okay, I have Ghoul on, so.
Just overall, though,
What is
it looks good.
Looks good, but where did the pants come from?
We're gonna let you talk about it.
I don't like what that implies, Sky.
I mean, where did the pants come from? I asked that about Mega Lopunny. Like, where the fuck did the torn yoga pants come from?
At the very least, that can be seen as just like fur coloration. For Super Saiyan 4, it's literally they get tight leather pants out of nowhere.
Now imagine they brought.
I mean,
back into-
well, I mean, I think I can explain it. I mean, given the fact that the whole show is full of half-naked goofy men fighting each other, they just wanted to go the whole 9 yards with the gayness. It's already the gayest anime ever, just based on that alone. They just decided to crank it up all the way and bring it to its next logical conclusion.
To be fair, it is a lot of half-naked, sweaty men beating the literal blood out of each other.
Not to mention
I mean, I know
yelling
that's
at the top of their lungs.
For 3 episodes straight.
Well, that's all Dragon Ball.
Well, I mean, oh yeah, and you mentioned how, like, apparently one character is an implied lesbian. Well, they probably just decided to add her for something, you know, just so that way they could attract a straight audience. It's already gay enough as it is.
I'm sorry, did you
I'm
mean
at the point-
JoJo's Bizarre Adventure?
I'm at the point where I'm at the point where I'm just like, no, you know, I don't give a shit anymore.
Actually-
I decided to remove the filter.
You see, Remy? That JoJo is the gayest anime ever.
Because everybody's so fabulous. Well, I almost
It
shaved.
reminds me of like a post I saw on Reddit. It was like, imagine
Actually-
instead of like all women are hot and men have various bodies, if it was the women that had varying bodies and the men were just all buff half naked dudes. So instead, yeah, no, that's JoJo.
Except for Diamond is Unbreakable, because you had Koichi, who was short, and then you had Shigechi, who was short and ugly,
Other than that,
and then there was Kobayashi, who was only kinda short. All right. Let's see. I shaved a good 28 seconds, I think. So I'm gonna go one more try, and then I guess I'll call it.
I was gonna say, since we're on the topic of JoJo, I was gonna say something really terrible, and I'm wondering if I should, given everything else I've said.
I was gonna say that JoJo cornered the market on Silver Fox is what with old Joseph.
All right.
You look, Remy, you can't deny it.
I mean, to be fair, in Stardust Crusaders, Joseph did look good for his age.
Oh my god,
You know, now that I'm thinking about it, what?
We're just
What
fooling
happened?
JoJo now.
Oh,
I derailed
You know, I was
the
gonna say,
TFS
that-
references at least.
Is that what the stream
That
has
was-
come down to?
Are you really surprised?
because I was gonna say, like, even though I said, you know, oh, what I'm about to say is really terrible. Now that I think about it, it really isn't as bad as anything else I've said. So, I might as well just do it. So anyway, in JoJo, isn't there like this one character where he's like kind of like brownish or tan skin, but he makes himself look as womanly as possible, even like getting implants or something? I might be thinking of a different thing altogether, but I could have sworn there was like a JoJo character like that.
There was a bit in Battle Tendency where, this is young Joseph. He basically had to infiltrate a Nazi base in Mexico by dressing up as one of the local women.
I'm Nazi based in Mexico. I guess I got tired of using Argentina. If you get where I'm going with that one. Okay, but no, I seriously thought there was like, I don't know, maybe I'm getting confused with something else then. But alright, I guess I won't tell the I guess I won't tell the joke then, since it's not
I mean,
apparently not
with,
a thing
with
then.
how
So, yeah.
big, here's the thing, with how big all the men's chests were in JoJo, you would not be remiss to think that they were getting implants. Because those are some fucking massive pecs.
they even joked about that in that particular scene where they're just like, come on, no woman looks like that. Do you even look at yourself in the mirror? Let's see. I'll go ahead and use the rusty food tin. Whoop! Whoop!
Oh, and let's not forget the most integral part of JoJo is Dio's unending hate boner for the entire Joseph bloodline.
It started with Jonathan, and then it kind of just snowballed from there. Whoop!
He just hates anyone with the last name Joestar. You don't even have to be remotely related to Jonathan. Could be like his third cousin, 15 times removed, and still be on Dio's radar.
There we go.
Because you have the name Joestar.
Yep. You know, with the occasional JoJo reference that they've actually had in the Sorrow Castlevania games, I'm surprised that Paranoia doesn't more resemble Hanged Man. What?
Give me a sec.
I don't know.
I swear to God, if that's somebody calling from this,
Shindeku.
of all times
Nani?
to call from this,
Every stream. Me and Remy quote that every stream.
I mean,
Somebody brings it up.
Ah, there's somebody who brings it up. Die.
Hey, I don't give a damn.
I guess we know you had to do it to us.
there we go. Abaddon, here we go.
Hello. Time for your dinner.
okay.
Super potion. There we go.
That's my boy. Other boy.
Okay, and now for the death fight.
This fun. There you go, cat.
I'm surprised in these times that I've fought him in the boss rush mode, Death has never used that one attack where he creates duplicates of himself. Okay, phase 2. Ow. Ah, damn it. I was not paying attention to my health. All right, well.
Wacka wacka.
And I felt like that was going to be a pretty good run, too. All right. So I guess we're done with Castlevania, unless there's enough demand for me to go through Julius mode. I'm not expecting that to happen.
So what game is next?
Let's see. Recently, the other day I did start Final Fantasy 3. Oh geez, that is crunchy audio. I never. Let's see.
Only the crunchiest of audios for Vegeta.
Let's see. Tomorrow is a morning shift at work, I believe, so I should be able to take the evening shift and do some more on Final Fantasy 3. The next chance I get, I believe, will be when I get to start Mega Man ZX.
Oh boy!
There's Final Fantasy 9.
Yeah,
When are you
that.
starting ZX?
You're gonna be in that.
What's that?
Yeah.
When are you starting ZX?
I suppose next chance I get, so I believe I'll have an evening stream tomorrow. No stream on Sunday. Monday will either be Mega Man ZX or Mega Man Maker. And then... Actually, wait, no. Monday, I can do both. Because I believe my boss mentioned that I'm going to be having a schedule change this coming week. And I believe we agreed that Monday and Tuesday are going to be my days off of the week for the foreseeable future. So...
Yay! Though, coming from your boss, that means not much.
Yeah, I'll take what I can get.
As you should.
All right.
The man doesn't always tell the truth.
Well, it's not that he doesn't always tell the truth, it's just that emergencies pop up.
Fair enough.
Anyway, let's see who we can raid and what we can raid with. Let's see.
Bum 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 bum, bum.
Let's see. We can raid Zyzex_, who's playing Escape from Tarkov. We could raid Masayanella, who's playing some Minecraft.
You know,
Hey, you know what?
uh,
We can raid Nintendo Capri Sun, who is currently playing Super Castlevania 4.
Interesting. Let's do it.
Okay, how about this? Cruising through Castlevania, but cruising is spelled like Soma Cruz.
Yes.
That actually would be pretty good.
Is agreeable. It's
By the
agreeable
way,
enough, I suppose.
I should have
Poor
mentioned
dog
this
village.
before when the ending was being shown, and I was like, "Oh, that's not how Christianity works." I should have mentioned probably one of the reasons why Japanese people think that way in the ending is because their whole idea is that light and dark sort of coexist, whereas in the West it's sort of like light overpowers dark. So that's kind of why they probably think that the Dark Lord is necessary.
Then again,
You know,
in Japan for Final Fantasy, they're the ones that thought Shiva was female. So when they based an Esper on him, they made it gender bent.
I mean, there's also the fact she only has 2 arms instead of 8.
That too. All
So
right.
there's that too.
Cruising through Castlevania. All right, let's go.
Here's the thing. I prefer duality theory for light and dark.
Yeah.
Okay, then
yeah.
just fucking sorry. I'm sorry. I'm having a bit of an issue over here. So I guess it's kind of fortunate that we're ending the stream.
Yeah. All right. All right. So we're gonna raid Nintendo Capri Sun, and we're gonna raid with cruising through Castlevania. Tomorrow will be some Final Fantasy 3, and then I guess Monday will be Mega Man Maker, and we might get started on Mega Man ZX. So, I will talk to you people later. Let's go ahead and raid.
Excuse me, you people. Well, just cancel for sure now.
Good night.
Take me.
Good night,
Hiya.
everybody.
I have Electric Avenue stuck in my